5 or 6 minutes to go, you're right there, and you go 4 trips empty.
Empty. I mean, just turnovers, missed shots, same thing, Doug. And, I don't, it's one of those things that I feel for our guys because they are putting themselves in a position to win, executing for big parts of the game, making plays. We executed the same play we missed the other night against Memphis. Jose knocks down a shot, but again, that one stretch where we have like a 4-possession run where we come up with nothing, turnovers, missed shots. We get a steal and, 2-on-1 in the paint and, throw it out of bounds. All those things is, they're hard to explain. But our guys, their heart's in the right place. My heart is pure. I can sleep knowing our guys fought and scrapped. But the experience factor, you can't rush it. You can't teach it. You can't give it to them. You try to talk to them about it, try to show them. But you can't jump in. I wish I could jump in and do it for the guys and let them know in this situation we got to execute. Here's what you got to do. You can't take chances. You can't do something you don't know you can't do in this situation. And so that's where we are.
Is there a frustration level growing with the players that you sense?
I think I see fight every night. I mean, there's periods I have to, get on them a little bit and push them like any other game. But I see I see guys caring. I see passion. I don't see give in. I don't see anything at all from that standpoint. Frustrated that we lost, yes, Doug, and I want to see that. I don't want to see a guy in there, happy-go-lucky because we won. But I don't see that at all. I see guys caring, pulling for each other.
On the other hand, are you troubled that you've had so many of these games and it's still the same thing 36 into the season?
I agree. I totally agree. I wish I could explain that because we've shown them and done it. But we've made some of the same mistakes going into 36 games, how many games in the season. So that's troubling. But again, we started at ground zero. We started at ground zero with this program, and we've made strides. And to be in some of these games with some of these teams we're playing, my hat is off to our guys. We're playing against multiple All-Stars, and our guys are just trying to get their feet wet in the league. And so I'm looking at it from a glass half full more so than a glass half empty.
That pick and roll is going like really printer and rolling dice. That gave you a ton of problems.
It sure did. And then we finally got there and took a couple of charges, and they didn't go our way. And that's tough. I mean, that's why he's Dwight Howard. But again, if you tell me we hold them to 32% from the three, our goal was to make him work and make them go inside. Tough twos. That was our goal, and take away the three-point line. And we executed that part of our game plan. We finally got Ryan Anderson under control. We knew Dwight Howard was going to, be, if we're taking away the three, something's going to be open. But our whole thing was to take away their three, run them off the three-point line, and we executed that for the most part.
DeMar, another good scoring game, but he also seems to be getting a bit more defensively. Is that what you're seeing?
No, he did a good job. I thought it wasn't anything he did wrong defensively. He did a good job of scoring. It wasn't him. I mean, it was, they made some tough shots and down the stretch, but it was more of our execution, missing easy shots, throwing the ball away, not getting back in transition, not boxing out in free throws. The little things. It's not like they were all, glaring things. There are nuances of the game that, again, you can do them early in the game, but at that time of the game is when you can't make middle mistakes. And I wish I could change things and have more practice time to harp on it, get on it, work on it, but we don't. We have to deal with the hand we're dealt. And again, to Doug's question, I don't see any give up or give in to our guys. I see passion, I see caring, and as a coach, I'm glad to see that. I'm glad we're taking some of the top teams in the NBA with our shortened roster to the hill. I mean, teams don't come here anymore saying, hey, we got an easy game against the Toronto Raptors, and that's what I'm proud of, and that's what I want to maintain until we get all our troops back. And we can't complain about that because everybody has injuries. So that's where I stand. I'm looking at it as a glass half full.